vegetarian diet. And they are welcomed and praised by many, many Tzu Chi folks and officers. So here's the flyer about the coming team. And this is the illustration and the poster team who's making all these posters so beautiful and clear. Sister Ji said, "Oh, I have nothing to say, but every time she comes, she has wonderful messages for us." Last year, she brought putting together thousands and millions of blessings, bringing love to the Buddha's country. Today is the second week, just like last time. She's wearing the great love dress. And actually, Sister Ji Ying, when they went to the planetarium to promote vegetarian food, they also wore the great love, the Da'ai technology clothing. Sister Ying is very supportive of our online book club. So she's wearing one suit from the Da'ai technology, and if you like it, you can buy this one. And there's another suit, which is also very good. And everyone who's here will receive this present from Sister Ying. When people saw all the presents we get, they say, "We'd like to move to your area." So this way we get all the goodies. Let's watch this Da'ai news. See, you can see the puzzles, putting love together with millions of puzzles. They are putting together a puzzle to support the Los Angeles Big Fire. They invited Taipei, the third group, and putting all the loves together. See, everyone is writing their names behind the puzzle and all their best wishes. And each picture is composed of 1,013 pieces. In Chinese, it means one person, one love, to send the love to the U.S., putting together millions of love and blessings. This is what they did in the lunar calendar, early in the Lunar New Year. So you can see, no matter where there is a disaster, Tzu Chi volunteers are putting together their love and bringing the help to the disaster area. We are very grateful for all their love and their work. And because they were in Guangdu, they designed this piece. I was so touched when I saw this news. See, everyone put a lot of thought into it, making this very beautiful. Today, they are going to talk about this topic. They're talking about being a vegetarian is not strict. Now the young people are being vegetarians. Here, 1,526 people are trying vegetarian food from July 2024 to April 2025. One child told me, when I used to see grandma eating vegetarian food, I was wondering why it's not good to eat. It's not delicious. But after this move, I noticed that being a vegetarian, you can save the world. And this vegetarian food is delicious. And the bread is very chewy. Yeah. So 14 schools supported, and students from 14 schools all came to support it. And they are showing and sharing how wonderful being a vegetarian is. This teacher, or this principal says, 203 students from his school were doing it, and they were planting 13 plants. And they want to make an engagement with this move to be a vegetarian. Not only this Fuxing High School, here is the Yangming High School and the Zhongshan Girls Middle School, Girls High School. Here's the principal from the Zhongshan Girls High School. Once a week, we have a vegetarian lunch day. This small move bring all the teachers into vegetarian diet. This is the CEO charity from Ciji, Yan Bowen. She is saying that when you eat vegetarian food, it's like you're planting trees to help the environment. It's very effective and it's very fast. Eating vegetarian food is very good. It's to your health and to the health of the environment and reduce the burden of the earth. This is a report from Taipei News. Now let's come back to the main stage. We love to be with you because you have positive energy. Let's welcome all these people with positive energy. And see, the flyer says, be a vegetarian for love and let love wake up people to be vegetarian. And it's playing Chinese words, it's a pun. And Sister Yaying has such magnetic attraction that many people are attracted by her. So if you are doing Ciji very forcefully, you will be very busy. And she has been delivering these speeches for more than 70 times. She looks so small, but she's over 70 years old. Can you believe it? Did you see the first Taipei News is about what she did? Yeah, about the puzzles. Wow. So the Needle and Thread group donated $10 million to help with the puzzle group. We're also very grateful for Sister Cihong. I don't know whether she comes for you or for her son. Oh, now we know Brother Yi's mother is Sister Cihong, and Xiaoming's sister is Cihong sister's daughter. So they are all in the family. And we saw the charity CEO promoting vegetarianism and the power of eating vegetarian food is like planting many trees. So we hope all the good things are not only happening in Taipei, but also all over Taiwan, including Kaohsiung. We're very grateful for them to come here at least once a year and let us see the sustainability of vegetarianism. Okay, thank you for coming to the stage, and let's listen to Sister Yaying. We love to be with you because you have positive energy. When we were up on the stage, we saw people with the Da'ai technology clothing. I want to mention especially Sister Jingyi, even though she's wearing the blue set, is actually from the Da'ai technology. So Jingyi, Sister Jingyi is waving her hand to show you the suit. When I saw her dress today, I thought she was wearing the Ciji uniform. And then she realized it's the Da'ai technology new dress. Okay, let's listen to Sister Yaying. Respected Master, Dharma Masters, Teacher Mein, and friends, all family friends all over the world. Good morning. When I got on the high-speed train and arrived in Kaohsiung, I came here to charge myself because there's so much positive energy here. I'm really grateful for this opportunity for my team to come over here to grow ourselves. Today, we're going to share with you young people promoting vegetarianism and sustain the earth. Here's our plan. The mainly tactics is to promote vegetarians through young people in all schools. And these are the 1, 2, 3 of this plan. Number 1, encourage business, encourage Tzu Chi volunteers, and encourage high school students. And they use the planetary environment to teach them. Zhongren High School. It started with Zhongren High School teacher bring students to planetarium to eat lunch. And I was very surprised, and I asked them why. And I found out because there is a Tzu Chi brother who donated the money to encourage the teacher to teach the students eating more vegetarian food, to provide this vegetarian lunch for them all. So I thought if more people can come here, then they get to see the right environment and eat the right food. This will be a great opportunity for the students to understand what a terrible situation the earth is in, and how much urgent it is for us to promote vegetarianism. In this over a year, we have this teamwork. We have PR team to invite schools, and we have the planetarian team to invite the environmental education and the DIY food materials. And then Taipei, the third honorary board team, that's my team, to invite businesses to support the students and the schools. When the students come to the planetarium, they first try the low-carbon diet. And they say, wow, they're delicious. And then they learned about environmental education. And the third one is their favorite, is to learn how to do the vegetarian dishes themselves, DIY vegetarian cooking. Then we talk about the sustain ideal. How do we make the earth sustainable? What can we do? How can we change the earth with our diets? The most touching thing, everyone wrote their feedback and their thoughts about these activities. Here is one. Now we have more than 1,700 feedback forms. Some of them use cartoons. They draw their experiences, and then they wrote their emotions and the learnings from this. See, before I came, I wonder why people eat this boring vegetarian food. Now I realize this food is not only delicious but also beneficial to the environment. So I started from just one dish to one whole plate to one whole meal to one day and hopefully to the whole life. The one on the right says, I want to start from several weeks at a time to its essential in every day. And this one says, if I became a businessman, I will also support students experience this in the future. Here's a student from Yangming High School. I learned about the ice melting and the sea level increased 7.4 meters. We need to eat more vegetables to stop the earth from warming too much. We want to tolerate the earth. Thank you, all the businessmen. Let us enjoy this experience and thank everyone for enjoying the environmental protection fun with me. We see a blank. Oh, okay. There is a little pause on the screen. And I hope everyone will be a vegetarian. I have been a vegetarian since 2009. It's wonderful. Okay, so this is a student from Chengyuan High School. In the old days, I thought eating meat is very natural. Today is my first time eating this kind of vegetarian food, and it's really, really delicious. You can make the vegetarian food very delicious, just like this teacher told us. If we continue for 2 weeks eating one meal of vegetarian a day, then it's like planting a tree for 10 years. Isn't this a wonderful way to love the earth? It's so good and delicious. And if you continue eating for 15 days, it's like you're planting a lot of trees and you're reducing the carbon dioxide emission and increase our impact to love the earth. Now we can hear from the teacher. And in our high school, when we asked the business office to order lunches, we are all going to order the vegetarian lunch. If you want to eat meat, then you need to buy lunch yourselves. This is from Nangang High School. And he's from the business office. So he said, we are going to support environmental protection from ordering lunch. So we not only influence the school, but also the teachers and the business office staff. What melted their hearts? Let's watch this clip. This is from System Adrian. When you look out the window and watch the climate change happen, Master, Dharma Masters, the above, and the teacher Meiyun and everyone online and and here. I'm Sister Guo Meijun from Thailand. I'm glad to represent the team to share with you how we work together with the high school students and the teachers to promote vegetarian diet. And please sit quietly and enjoy this film. Let's listen carefully with our ears and watch carefully the screen. It gives us a lot of messages. It's got English subtitles, so I'm not going to translate. I don't need to. Maybe the subtitle is too small. Greenland's ice is melting on average 7 times faster today than it was before. The Greenland ice sheet holds enough water to raise the sea level by 7.4 meters. The Marshall Islands, a country with an average altitude of less than 2 meters. The campus by the sea foretells a grim future. You look out the window and watch the climate change happen. Greenland global warming frontline. Greenland's ice is melting on average 7 times faster today than it was at the beginning of the study. From NASA, the Greenland ice sheet holds enough water to raise the sea level by 7.4 meters. The Marshall Islands, a country with an average altitude of less than 2 meters. The campus by the sea foretells a grim future. Marshall Island global warming. Increase 1.5 degrees centigrade is a profound warning that breached 1.5 degrees centigrade threshold. The sea has already eroded the road. Land loss and coastal erosion are very evident. I was shocked when it's not an asphalt. When we landed just now, some seawater eroding coastline. Yeah, anyway, the trees are falling. During the tide, this runway disappeared and influenced the residents very much. The ice sheet is losing about 10,000 tons of ice per second. Wow. The serious excessive carbon emissions are the main cause of climate change. A young boy from Marshall Islands climbed a tree bravely with signage in hand. That indicates the height of sea level after Greenland's ice melt. Wow. Sea level rising by 7.4 meters indicate a bleak future. Melting Greenland. Wow. A country contributing only 0.0007% of the world's carbon. Are the coastal city with over 40% of the world's population prepared for 7.4 meter rising of the sea level? This is a true story of survival. We know the solution. What are you waiting for? We know the solution. What are we waiting for? Melting Greenland. So, what do you think about this movie? Do you feel heavy? There's a very important message. Terrible carbon emission is the main reason for the climate change. So we know many countries are trying to reduce their carbon emission. We individually can also do that. We can use eating to change the world. That's the fastest way. Using diet to change the world. Less meat, no more vegetables. Why should we stop global warming with diet? 1/3 of the carbon emission comes from manufacturing of food. From the farm to restaurant, you can see the total carbon emission. From for the meat production, carbon emission is exceeding the total transportation carbon emission. It takes us 20, 30 years to have this transportation. If we, it's a lot longer than if we just let go of the meat in our hand. So 1 day change versus 20, 30 years change. Which one is easier? Those people who's eating 100 grams or more meat a day, they emit 10.24 kilograms of carbon. And here you can see the amount of carbon emission for different people with different diets. So like fried chicken, one big fried chicken is about 200 and 300 grams. If I eat that one a day, I am the big meat eaters. If you take less than 50 grams of meat per day, you are less meat eater. That's producing about 5.37 kilograms emission a day, carbon. Even fish eaters, 4.74, and vegetarian eating egg and milk, 4.16 kilograms of carbon. But pure vegan, you're producing only 2.47 kilograms of carbon per day. Yeah, so the best one is the vegan. It's only a quarter of the big meat eaters' carbon emission.
所以碳的碳排放是多少？大家看到最下面那一排，2.5公斤。这个比多肉主义者是几倍？4倍以上哦。如果这个只是100克的肉就是4倍。如果你们今天去吃 buffet 的话 ，barbecue buffet， 哇，那个是不知道多少倍。那同学也很喜欢吃汉堡，尤其是什么牛肉汉堡。大家知不知道全球碳排低的国家是什么国家？就是人口最多的那个国家。中国，对。第二碳排大的国家是哪一国
？Third country. Do you know which country?
那现在有一个隐藏的国家，隐性的国家，它呢
largest country that produces carbon emission is the country of cows.
你知道是哪一个国家吗？牛国。如果我们把全世界15亿头牛集合起来组成一个国家，它的碳排放会是在中国跟美国之间，它是第2名。
Right after China,
我想怎么这么多？是啊，是这么多。为什么？牛大家知道它会排放甲烷，甲烷呢，它会打嗝或者是从它的放屁排出来。这个甲烷对地球暖化的影响力其实是2氧化碳的 20倍以上。
Why we have so many cows? People ask.
15亿头
Because we
牛，我
drink
们养那么
milk,
多牛要干什么？
we eat meat.
要吃它，我们要吃牛肉，我们要喝牛奶。那我们有没有其他东西可以替代呢？有啊。
I
不知
wonder
道
how
大家
many
有没有
people
试
had
过
tried
植物肉
the
汉堡？
alternative
下
meat.
次你们试试看。
If
一
you
个
haven't
植物
tried
肉
it,
汉
try
堡
next
吃下
time.
去
You'll be
会觉得很
surprised what it
惊艳，
tastes like.
也有时候你会傻傻分不清。
And people say,
牛
what
奶
about
呢？有没有
dairy?
机会
You
替
can
代？
try
有
almond
啊，
milk, or you
豆
can
浆、
try all the nuts milk
坚
like
果
cashew
奶
milk.
或者是燕麦奶都是可以替代的。所以我们其实不
This
需
is
要
the
养那么
climate
多
clock.
牛，对不对？
Most high school students have never
这
seen
个
it
气
before.
候时钟，大家有没有看过？你
It
知道吗？
tells
其实
us
高
how
中
much
生我问
time
他
and
们，他们
carbon
不知道
emission
气候时
remains
钟是
before
什
the
么。
planet
这是
reaches
在
the
纽约
1.5
那个
Celsius
广
increase.
场上面的一个气候时钟，它在告诉我们一个讯息：
I
地
look at
球升
this
温到
morning,
1.5
we only
度
have
C，
4
还
years
有
left.
多少的时间？还有多少的碳
Have
排
you
放
thought
可以
about
排？
where you'll be
今天
in
早上
4
看，剩
years?
下4年13
A
天，
1.57,
再过2个礼拜就变
1.5
3
Celsius
年了。
increase doesn't mean that the end of the
那
world,
这个
but it
时
is
间是不
very
是对我
serious
们来说是
warning
非
line.
常紧迫的？
It
到了
tells
1.5
us
度 C
that
不是世界末
natural
日，
disaster
可
will
是它
become
是一
more
条非
frequent
常
and
深
extreme
刻的警
weather
戒
more
线。
obvious.
刚刚影片告诉我们，
Heaven, we
它代
already
表的
felt
是
this.
到了1.5度C 之后，天灾
We
频
know
繁，
there's high
而
temperature
且
in
极端
Europe,
气候非常的显著。
over
我们
40
现在是不是
Celsius.
其实感受得到，每
There's
天
flooding in
欧洲
Texas.
现在的
There's
气温有多
wildfires
高？都
everywhere.
40度了，他们也无法想象会
So
有这
today
样
we
子，
hope
对
to
不对？
tell everyone
还有
how
德
to
州水
exert
灾、
our
森
global
林大火、
sustainability
各处
impact.
都告诉我们，这个时间是不能等
And
的。
this is the concept we
所
want
以
to
我们今天要
promote.
告诉所有的人，
By
我们
skipping
要怎么
meat in
样
just
来
one
发挥
meal,
我们
a
的地
person
球永
can
续影响力。
reduce their carbon
那
emission by
我们有一个
780
宽广的
grams.
理念，现在要分享给大
Meanwhile,
家。
a
如果
mature
我们一餐不吃
tree
肉，
can
它
absorb
可以减
about
少碳排放
12
是
kilograms
780克。
of carbon
那一
emission
棵
per
成年
year.
树，纪念
Of
林的人
course,
工的
this
成年树，
number can
它
vary
每年可
depending
以
on the
吸
tree
收的碳排
species.
放量是12公斤。
If we
当
divide
然，这个
12
各个树
kilograms
种
by
跟生长环境不同，会
780
有一些
grams,
差异。如果我
we
们
get the
用
number
780
15.
克，
This
好
means that
，12
by
公斤来
eating
除以780
15
克，我们会得到
plant-based
一个数
meals,
字，就
the
是
carbon
15。
emission
那15
reduced
的话呢，
would be
表示说
equivalent to
吃
the
15
amount
餐蔬
a
食，
tree
它所减
absorbed
少的
in
碳排
1
放量
year.
就会等于种一棵
So
树
we
每
designed
年
this
可以
tree
吸收的碳
planting
排放量。
card.
哦，这个对我们来说就觉得，哎，有数字
Each
有感，
page shows
所以我
15
们就
based
设计
meal
出来这个
slots.
种树卡。这张种树
If a
卡呢，
student eats
一
one
面上面有
plant-based meal,
15
they can
个
mark one
15
slot.
个图
If
案，
they
那
influence their
同学就
entire
可以
family
吃一餐
afford
素
to，eat a
他就可以做一个记
plant-based
号。
meal
如果今
together,
天
they can
他
mark
让
4
你想
slots.
家里的人四位
And
家
they
人
can
共
also
同来
bring
吃
this
素，那
card
他就
with
可以做4个记
while
号。
dining at
如果他今
Planetarian.
天带着这
If
张
two
卡
people
片
come,
到
the
一
student
起来
dines
用餐，
for
那
free
这样
and
子
can mark 2
2
slots.
个人他免
If the
费，他
student
可以做2
brings
个记号。
10
如果他带
people, the
10个人
student
来，
dines for
他
free
也免
and
费，
can
他
mark
可以一次
10
做10个
slots.
记号。
The
这样
more
子就是
people
表
the
示他
student
在发
bring,
挥
the
他
more
的
slots
地球
they
影
can
响力。
mark.
好，这样子让身边的朋友都一起来种树，来为地球降温。好，那这总共有
We
3
also
面，
tell
就等于说
students
他
a
可
new
以种
term,
3棵树之后回来可以继续
climatarian.
续卡。
Climate
我们会
plus
告诉同学，
vegetarian
它还有一
equals
个新的名词，
climatarian.
现在有一个新的名字叫做气
If
候
someone
素
asks
食。
them why
气
they
候
eat
是什么
plant-based meals,
？Climate，
they can
素
proudly
食
say,
vegetarian。
I'm a
如果我们连起来叫做
climatarian. I
climatarian。
eat this way for the
如果今
climate.
天有人问说，哎，同学，你为什么吃素？他可以很骄
If
傲地
people
告诉
can
人家，
change, the result
我
will
是
be
为
very
气候而
different.
素食，我是 climatarian。
On May
如果今天
7th
上万的人
at
都愿意改变，
Planetarium,
结果
we held a
一定不一样。
presentation event to
在
showcase
5
the
月7
result
号
of
的时
our
候，
efforts
我们做到了
from last year
举办了一个成果
to
发表会。
last year,
这是
October
计
to
算从
July
今
of
年
this
4月
year.
到今
And
年
this is
7
the
月
banner.
所举办的这个活动的成果。一开始我们有准备了中英文的邀请卡，
This shows
我
the
们还
chief
设
and
计了
banner for
雪花式的
14
布
high
条，
schools.
那还有14所高中所
Some of the students gave us great
这便
feedback.
条上面我们也写了每个高中他们种了多少棵树，
And some students, they were shocked that just by eating one meal, they can reduce so much carbon emission. They didn't know that at all, but now we are giving them this education and this knowledge. This is our exhibition venue along the flow path. We hung banners from 14 high schools, and students designed them. And before, we also showed the video presentation. And this is a banner for the corporate Go Goodness signing ceremony designed by the day before. It has their logo on it. That day, we had about 120 guests, including Deputy Minister of the Environment, Ye Jun, CEO Yan of the Tzu Chi Charity Foundation, business leader from the corporate Go Goodness programs. And the slideshow in the first year of the event, how many trees each high school plant based on their student participation number. And this is the student from the Taipei European School. Also, this is the Yilan Beihou Temple.
还有北后司的演艺法师也加入了我们的共善的行列。最后还有一个很特别的，就是印刷厂的
our printer owner, Miss Chen, she was very surprised by our efforts, so she decided to promote among to her friends.
我们都可以考虑把这样善的理念去推广出去。好，
接下来。我想跟大家分享，目前
In just over a year, more than 1,700 students have participated. We believe these 1,700 seeds will continue to grow and make a difference in the future.
如果人人一人一生无量的话，那
all these 1,700 comment cards were sorted by our volunteers. Our volunteers, they work so hard by putting them together from not knowing how to write, not knowing how to film, not knowing how to interview. They all now know by learning. What strikes me the most is when I heard the sound from the iceberg melting. It sounds like Earth is crying. By watching the documentary, it's like Earth is crying out in anguish to humanity. I remember the first time I heard Master Chen Yan say, "Walk lightly, for fear that the ground will feel pain." If we don't think much about how Earth will feel, our survival will be at risk. Let's make a wish that we'll do it forever. I'm so grateful that the whole team's here with us today.
在这里，我们真的非常的感恩哈，就是团队都站在这里，让大家去看到。
They have a shout out. Once they shout out, they will go back to their seat.
待会他们有一个口呼，这个口呼啊，他们喊完以后，我们会邀约他们回座。
I would have our camera team to take a historical shot from this place.
我们要做一个历史的镜头，因为今天呢，如果你有来到我们现场，可以看到我们这样的长长的布条。请问这个长长布条叫做什么？请让大家知道这个叫做什么。
We'll
地球永续
we'll have
影响力。
不是，我说这一个布条，它
banner
总有一个名字吧？
挂子垂挂式布
悬挂式的布幔，对。所以待会呢，我们这边还没有结束哦。他们回去以后，我们所有人要跟着
when they go back to their seats, we'll follow their
然后请导
hands
播帮我 take 一
and
下
using our eyes and
包
follow
括
them.
人还有包括画面，看能不能进去啊？因为我们也不是电视台，突然我给他们这样的任务，不晓得能不能完成哈。导演已经在。
We'll have Brother Joel. He'll represent the CEO office of the Tzu Charity
代表的
Foundation.
是执行长办公室这边来，请说。
大家好，那个北山
The
农团队
Corporate Go Goodness
很
Program
完整地留
series
下减碳大使们的足迹。
is a great
那
impact
企业
plan.
共善计划系列的地球永续影响力方案，其实去年初北山农团队在筹划的时候，那
Spread the Dharma and benefit all beings through faith, vows, and practice.
那这个是
Practice vegetarianism together in kindness to promote the earth. This was the blessing phrase at the year-end event. It is also the core spirit of our Earth Sustainability Impact Plan.
吃素代替种树的新饮食减碳运动。
Because of the documentary of the Greenland,
永续报告书跟解冻格陵兰
it connects us with the filmmaker.
那期望更多的企业加入共善行列，那也希望说把地球永续影响力可以带入每个家庭。感恩。
好，非常感恩我们易瑞尔执行长办
Can
公
you
室这
zoom
边来
into the card I'm
这样的
holding
一个
right
团
now?
队哈，所以我们真的非常的感恩哈。其实导播可以的话，可以 take 一下我这一颗卡片吗？可能我在说这一段话，对雅莹来讲，她其实
Sister Yayin is holding a bigger version of the card
哦，那你自己拿
that they
呗
produce.
好，为什么我要特别讲这个？雅莹师姐她应该不记得，就是
Whenever I get together with Sister Yayin, we always brainstorm
然后每一次我跟
and try to come up with a better idea to promote vegetarianism.
或者是他的想法，然后他就说：“美云啊，我们做这个时候，我想把它变成如果呢，让大家知道说他吃了多少就少。”
And she'll have all kinds of ideas.
这该有多好！然后无论他在讲什么，都叫天马行空。
Some of them are very interesting, and some of them she put it into
就不会是我。可是很感动的，大家
the real thing.
这个团队强不强？用掌声让大家知道。所以他开始要去直径做这样的事情，我也非常感恩。他第一时
She always tells me, I want to do this, I want to do that. And when I heard about her idea, so excited.
而且我跟他讲说
When I found out about this
台北有直径有这么好的
cafe
地方，如果
planetarium, I'm so excited about this place.
如果有像直径这样店，我们就可以一起也来做这样的一件事。他跟我讲了一件事，请说，你说。
其实因地制宜，因为我把这样子的方法
I had this idea
在澳
and
洲推动，
they were very successful in Australia.
在大活动的
When
时候，取
Australia
其中的一
has
些
an
概念，
event,
然后在活动的时候弄了一站，就像我们这个
they're able
站
to
然后去
promote
另
vegetarian
外有一站呢，就是
and
是
combine
好吃的蔬食，这样结合
the
也是可以的。
carbon emission reduction concept. So we are trying to share our idea to not just Australia, but also to countries like America.
其实可以把它拆解，就可以把这样子的理念带到其他各地。
对，就是 我也是在想说，我们一定要有一个直径，直径要不要来高雄开一家？我们也来企业共善一下。
At first, I had the idea that having the cafe planetarium open in Kaohsiung, but we can also spread this idea to all over the place, not just limit to one place. So it all starts from the little idea, how you bring it up and make it happen.
能够去把它完备的更好，所以我们祝福哈。那听说你们个口呼，可是各位所有人把这口呼就是记得，然后梅君玲主要麦克风一定要开哈，因为待会我们即将请他们下去的同时，我们希望呢，噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔
Let's shout out what you try to say.
一个难的功课。
Use food to change the world.
用吃
Use vegetarian
用蔬食创造希望。用吃改变世界，用蔬食创造希望。
Make it a wish.
所以手都要这样，对不对？你的手指到这边，
最后4个字举起来。
Use food to change the world.
那我们再坚决一点好不好？对。
And use vegetarian to make a wish.
改变世界，用蔬食创造希望。
好，我们你真的非常的开心，今天，因为他说老师，你这件事情
All these goodies are from Sister Yayin.
让我提醒我，所以大家呢可以看一下，这就是今
They
天
want to share this with people here.
然后跟我们所有现场的书友，包括邻近的书圈的同仁、大爱感恩同仁跟大爱台同仁结缘的一份祝福。那我们直播还没有结束哦，2楼的不要切掉哦，因为我们待会要做一件事情，要麻烦你们回去
I have a big
后，
task
我
for
们
our
一起
producer.
来做这个动作，把你们那个布幔还一次，好不好？对不对？好，那导播就是 take 画面。简报画面让他们回去，我同时也跟回应。
Now we are hearing some good feedback.
感恩领众无数的雅音妈，举手投足都是法，无人不度，有爱有法，从慈善弘法，大爱共善。他写的非常的多。实际说，现在70岁已经不算什么了，因为我们现在其实是无理。
He says whoever's next to Yayin, Sister Yayin, are all beauties.
雅音师姐身上就可以看到。
Raise your left hand.
我刚才有。
And then follow your hands. And then you can stand up. So first let's sit down.
我要请你们导播可以吗？来，现在请大家举起你的左手，然后我们从这边，然后你的眼睛要跟着哦。
Okay.
然后后面。
So we want to take a picture together, showing our hearts coming together to support this. So use your hand and your eye and looking around the banners. Raise your left hand. Okay, let's start. With eating, we change the world. With vegetarian, we create hope.
然后请，用吃改变世。好，请举起您的左手，开始。
Okay, now try this one. Okay.
世界，
we
创造希望。
我觉得他们比较重，这样比较顺哈。这样。
Okay, so now let's do it. Standing up. So with eating, we change the world. With vegetarian, we create hope. Oh, it looks so beautiful. Yeah, thank you so much. Please be seated.
起立吧，要更有能量的声音，一起来，用吃改变世界，用蔬食创造希望。好美哦，掌声一下。
Yeah, Sister Tsiying will be with us in September.
在这边呢，也感恩 我们的慈运师姐，她说雅音师姐对慈济的护持始终是如一的，上人要做的事绝对是大力支持，令人
So Sister Yang is a good disciple or master,
9月10号
and that us.
那雅音泰国的慈管说，雅音师姐是上人的好弟子，北山荣董团队在她的带动之下
，they also praise Sister Guo Meiqing.
承担社会责任，不只是为天下灾难送爱到佛国尽一份心力。他写很多，不是我念不完了，我怕影响。
Sister Meiqing was originally not